continue to build all of this out. Really appreciate all the co-chairs for stepping forward and making themselves available. And we will, again, like I said, try to be here at 5:30 to dive into that. I'll let everybody sit, but I'll keep Emily here if she doesn't mind, because I want to talk about Feb 11. Okay. Yeah, so we'll get to it. So, we have, so I talked about our financial health, right? We have the first diversification of our revenue streams coming up on February 11th, right? So you may have seen this in our social media, in our Slack channels. This is the QR code, right? So if you want to take a picture of that, you can go straight to the registration. We're building that out. Emily and her team have stepped forward and really helped us produce a run of show, started answering a bunch of questions. So very much appreciated. Maybe you can give an update and people can ask questions about the event.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's going to be at the library on February 11th in the afternoon. We're going to have two back-to-back panel discussions running through our core objective as the AI Alliance, our five objectives, and really solidifying that with some great speakers. We've got Q2, we've got people from the city that we're recruiting, we've got Kung Fu AI is going to be there, so some really great panelists. We're still finalizing all of that, but that should be updated by the end of the week on the event page if it's not already updated today. And then after that, we've got some demo tables with some really great organizations. So we're still working on that. If there's anybody in this room who wants to participate and have a demo table there, come chat with us. But it's really to talk about the objectives of the AI Alliance, making Austin an AI hub, letting people look at some really cool things that are happening in the community and build excitement around that. So is there anything else that you want to add?
Yeah, I think, so we're working on recruiting journalists, podcasters, and others. This is going to be a major event. It's going to be kind of a coming out party, I think, for us. And, really leaning into what we want to achieve in 2025. So, while we have a great group of panelists, we've already started recruiting a great roster of attendees. And so I think it's going to be exciting to have that energy in the room. It's at the Central Library, right? It is not a free event, right? So this is our first paid event, but members get discounts. It's all laid out there on the Eventbrite. And then like Emily said, if you want a demo table, this is a great opportunity to be highlighted in front of a couple hundred people and really bring forward your views as a member. And that's part of what we want to continue to do, is make sure we highlight everybody in their membership.
And also making this a flagship event. So the goal is to do this again next year and see how we are at achieving those objectives as we've moved through the next 12 months.
Are there any questions? Yes.
What are some of the concepts on the demo table? What sorts of topics would we want to have there?
I mean, so, members, run the gamut, right? So we have private companies there talking about cool stuff that they're doing. We have universities there talking about cool stuff that they're doing. It's really an opportunity with this audience, right? People care about, where lawmakers and luminaries think that market is headed. People who care about the audience that might be in attendance, whether it's journalists or other stakeholders in the community. So it's really just simply outreach in that regard. It's a 6-foot table. It's however you want to decorate it. Go ahead.
Follow up, sorry. So would like, if it's a private company or product demonstrations of this is how we're embedding AI?
Yeah, it's just a demo table. You have pretty free reign, right? Obviously, I'm working on insurance to make sure that the city doesn't sue us if somebody slips and falls. These are the fun things that I get to work on. Yes, sir.
To that point, because some stuff's more show and tell and other stuff you need, like a monitor, will we have that support, or is it bring all your stuff you can table, like power, those kind of things?
You will have access to power. I'm not sure.
Let me know what you need, and we can work that out.
It's good to have a backup.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. We're probably going to do a table.
Amazing.
I haven't talked to you about it yet, Emily, but I mentioned it to Sean. Okay.
Other questions? primarily you're gonna get the attendee information for the people that come to you.
Right,
not for
but in
everybody.
general, just not just the table. It's up to the person that purchased the table to get that contact.
Yes.
Y'all excited?
I am.
Everybody having a good day?
So we're gonna have like QR codes or something on the badges so people can get scanned real quickly,
I don't know, but I
capture
think the conference
profiles.
So membership will have a table, but I'm not sure if I understand your question.
Like QR codes.
Like I'm going to TCA conference this week,
Yeah.
and my
You have that
badge
badge.
has a QR code, and then I can use my thing in my booth to scan their code, so I can quickly
Capture all the
capture their
profiles.
information.
So when you register for the event, you put in.
Yeah, I mean, so
I think
we're
it's not too
coming a
big.
little bit hot
Yeah.
for Feb 11th, so I'm not sure we'll have that level. I'm super excited by the speakers we got and the attendance we're getting. Some of those operational tweaks, I'm not sure that they're gonna be in place. I would imagine
Well,
not.
and being in the library, this is not like a 10,000 person event.
Right,
It's like
we're hoping, 200 to 300
Yeah.
people,
So it's, you know,
Well,
you could write 200 names, easier
Yeah,
than 10,000.
there you
So.
You set up your AI facial
Yeah,
recognition.
so,
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Other questions?
That, let's do that, AI facial recognition.
It's Texas, you can do things that are illegal.
It's only legal if you get caught.
Which, is
All
this
right.
gonna be in the big room downstairs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it a-
All right, are there open questions that you have or help that you need from the membership?
Demo tables, for sure. So we're definitely looking for that. And then just please promote this. Encourage people to come. I think it's gonna be really great. Excited. So those are my asks.
So I think that's a great point, and, you know, like, I would love to see, super happy to have everybody here that made it tonight. You know, sometimes members only have one or two people from their company show up. As members, right, your organization can come, so, you know, we're hoping to continue to build the momentum and have, more and more colleagues here. And I'm guilty of that, you know, Texas State usually only has one or two people, right? So we're trying to shift that a little bit, get more people to these meetings and to all of our meetings.
How about
Right.
sponsored networking events?
So we will have networking after the panels conclude with the demo tables out.
with the small catering.
Yeah, so people can,
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yep. Yes.
When you said help with the demo tables, did you need physical tables that people loan you, or what were?
No,
Sorry.
we need people to buy $200
Okay.
demo tables.
Yep.
Sell.
We have 4 and we have a total availability of 10.
So 6 more. Also, if anybody, either y'all or anybody, organizations interested in volunteering, we always need volunteer support with load-in, setup, all of that. It's not very glamorous, but always helpful, and I know people are always willing to lend a hand in Austin, so we'll take that as well.
The Alliance will have a membership table, so if you're fringing and can join in, you can talk to us there too.
Cool. Thank you, Emily.
You're welcome.
So, you know, tonight, right, that's how I kind of want to run these business meetings. You know, everybody, who's on Slack? Great, thank you for being a user of Slack. Some people are better at it than others. We are trying to use Slack as our communications tool quite a bit. So appreciate your usage, encourage other people to use it. We can always get better at that. If Slack's not the right tool, then we'll switch tools. But for right now, Slack is going to be our primary communications tool. The committees all have folders on a Google Drive, right? Which all of you have, you know, so you have access to that information. The power users on Slack, you know, use the Canvas section and put resources and links there. So, you know, each committee will be posting a kind of a 4-page update into their Slack channel. And then you can see the various other Slack channels and hopefully be able to get information quickly, consume information, and share information. So that's kind of the comm strategy for now. We're building out, you know, I've asked somebody to step forward and be our Google Drive czar. You know, we're going to be making some website improvements. I think next month we'll be announcing some membership process improvements, right? So right now we're trying to automate some of how the events come in. Part of our mission is to help highlight events from across the community. So, you know, we're trying to automate a little the membership process, so that all of that is easier and faster for everyone. And I'm not the bottleneck, which sometimes I am as of tonight. So try to get me out of that mess. Other questions about how we're going to operate for me? I was so eloquent to put everybody to sleep.
It's not you, it's the weather.
It's not me, it's the weather. Yeah, the weather does suck. I've been waiting for it to turn around, but such is life. So,
Sunday. I would
yeah.
like to, I am going to post on LinkedIn this evening. The one that you just saw had the registration link is coming soon. So the registration link went live today. So tonight I'm going to repost the same picture, but the registration link's going to be in the first comment. If you guys go repost on your LinkedIn for me if you don't mind, because I keep up with that and I only saw just a few reposts. I'd love to get more than what we're getting.
Okay, so we're going to wrap up the business portion of the meeting. We're going to have a little break. So if you work, talk to the committee chairs, talk to whomever, right, whatever work needs to get done. I want to foreshadow what we're going to do tonight during the public portion of the meeting, right? We'll talk a little bit about the Alliance and our objectives. We're going to talk a little bit about the calendar, a few events coming up. Emily's going to step back. We'll have a couple of people make quick announcement about events. We're not going to get into the process stuff that we've been covering here in the business meeting. We're going to kind of invite more people to join that meeting. We've got 2 great speakers coming in today. And then at the end of the evening, time permitting, we'll do 3 one-minute reverse pitches, 1 minute of pitch, 1 minute of Q&A, and then we'll wrap up with some networking and drinks for those that are so inclined. We'll pick a bar around the corner or in the rain. We could do outside. Emily's in charge of picking the bar, I think, since she's a non-drinker. So that's a strategy. So that's where we're headed. Any questions about tonight's agenda?
So we're taking a break.
So we're going to take a break for 28 minutes.
Okay, so that meeting's from 7 to 8.
Yes.
Perfect.
All right.
Awesome.
Thank you, folks. Appreciate it.
Hey, Shelby,
How are you?
thank
Good to see you.
Right. You guys start for the year.
Yeah, well done. I had a mesmerized.
Here.
Can you hear me now? All right. Grab a seat. Thank you for coming out. Excited to have you. We've got a great agenda tonight. We're going to keep this moving super fast. I really want to thank all the members who were here for the early portion of this meeting. So we have a work session before we get through a lot of our projects and a lot of the events that we've got coming up for 2025. We made tremendous progress last year getting formed. We've got over 100 members now. We're growing rapidly, and we need to harness that energy. So we're really tightening down on taking our strategic objectives, bringing that into an operational rhythm, and excited by what we have on the horizon. I'm not going to get into all of those weeds tonight. We've got two exciting speakers, so I'm going to let them carry the day. But there are a few things that I do want to highlight. So the first event is the Art, AI, and Imagination event, which is tomorrow night. So hopefully the weather will be a little bit better. We'll have a beautiful, balmy evening. Come out to the library. Hopefully that QR code is visible. If you're not on our Slack channel, you can go to our website and join the Slack channel. That's where we post a lot of our timely communications. We do also post on LinkedIn. We'll be developing more of a social media strategy. But tomorrow night is a really cool event. It's been curated by Chris Van Loon, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. So come out tomorrow night. It's at the Central Library. Check it out and look and see the cool vision that's coming out. Sometimes content creators have a different relationship with AI, and this is a group of people that have been putting themselves forward in that arena. The second event I want to highlight real quick is Aaron Sanchez here. Aaron, come on down. Say a couple of words about what's coming up at the Austin Film Festival.
Everyone, I'm Aaron Sanchez. I'm the executive director of the Austin AI Film Festival. We are spotlighting the best narrative film made with AI and galvanizing an ecosystem for AI filmmaking in Austin, Texas. Our event, first inaugural festival, is March 14th and 15th, as you see here on the screen. Right now, we have early bird special until February 15th. So it's the best time to get your ticket. And we have a star lineup of all of the thought leaders around AI filmmaking. And it's going to be a really awesome time. Texas and Austin, along with it, is really transforming the filmmaking industry. And we'd love to have you there and contribute to that thinking. So let me know if you have any questions. I'll stick around after. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it very much. Mimi, do you want to talk about the next event real quick? That's all right. Let's just hit it up real quick.
Hey everyone, good evening. My name is Mimi Stiles. I have the privilege of serving as the chairwoman of the HBCU AI Conference and Training Summit. I am also on the board of this incredible organization, the vice president of Responsible and Ethical AI. And so the HBCU AI Con, you will hear more about it in a little bit, but we are just bringing our community together on April 1st through the 3rd at Houston-Tillotson University.
How many people know where Houston-Tillotson is?
Very good.
Right down the street.
Yeah.
Easy access, beautiful location. It's going to be a great event.
The first institution of higher learning here in Austin, Texas. So we do hope to see all of you there.
Thank you. Uh-oh, what was that? We got very fancy all of a sudden, so we're missing a slide. So we will improvise and go straight to our first speaker. So we've got two keynotes. We'll talk about what they're working on, share some ideas, share some things that are interesting on the horizon, and then we'll kind of circle back and do a reverse pitch and do a little bit of a wrap up and talk about one more event coming up on February 11th. But I will turn it over to Dr. Melva Wallace.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am glad to be here. I am Melva Wallace, and I am proudly serving as the 7th president and CEO of Houston Tillotson University here in Austin, Texas. I like that enthusiasm. We are celebrating our sesquicentennial. Try saying that 10 times fast. That's 150 years. We're the first institution of higher education in the city of Austin. So amazing. If you think about the city of Austin in 1845, for my history folks, Texas became a part of the Union. So imagine in 1875, the first institution of higher learning. So we are Houston Tillotson University. And I think I got a little video. Maybe this will play. We will attempt it. In 1875, that's about 30 years after Texas is a part of the Union, that Houston Tillotson University was created. There are a couple of things that make Houston Tillotson University unique. It's in Austin, Texas. And everything in the world, technology and innovation is happening here in Austin. So imagine a Houston Tillotson University, a small private boutique liberal arts college nestled in the heart of downtown Austin, doing this big creative and crazy work of innovating and solving some big problems. But also you have students who are Christians, because we're faith-based institutions and we lean into that, who are brave and innovative, but they also are loving, they're caring, they're super brilliant, and they're also very thoughtful. And we want them to be critical thinkers so that when they get to these jobs, they're not only going into the workforce, but they're creating the workforce. We all know that rankings are biased and all of that, but when you're on the top, you're on top, okay? And so we're glad to be on top this year. Yeah, so U.S. News and World Reports just ranked Houston Tillotson University as the top private HBCU in the state of Texas. Then niche.com has named us number 3 in America of HBCUs. So we're excited about those rankings. But let me tell you, we don't live off of rankings. We thrive off of doing the work that we do for students, and knowing that what we do every single day, every little bit that we do for our students, that it contributes to their success. Yes, the rankings are cool, that's fun, but seeing a student cross the stage, knowing that their families will be transformed, knowing that their careers will go to places that we could only dream of and imagine, that's the number 1 ranking for me. And I'm so thankful to those founders and for those that came together to create this great institution called Houston Tillotson University. The word alma mater is a derivative of the Greek term beloved mother. I would give them a report on their beloved mother, and I would tell them that she is doing well and she is prepared for another 150 years of excellence of higher education. So that's HT. In 18, you've seen it once. I can let you watch it again if anybody wants to see it again. No. So we've unveiled a bold, kind of borderline crazy strategic plan. You can take a screenshot of that and see it. Last year, I was named the most innovative college president for 2025. That just basically means that I'm crazy enough to just do crazy stuff, okay? And so we're excited about partnering with other crazy organizations like the Capital Factory. You guys are crazy too. We like it. So our strategic plan outlines a bold initiative to shape workforce and to move AI forward and to do all sorts of things that we believe that makes Austin great. This is our plan from first to foremost, the first institution going to the foremost institution. And as you know, we're the first institution of higher learning, celebrating 150 years. Super excited about that. We're inviting you to join us if you go to HT150 And you can go to www.ht150 and you can see a list of events for our sesquicentennial. We'd love to have you celebrate with us. There will be a lot of confetti being thrown around downtown, okay? And so we're super excited about this. We're just ranked for 2025 the top HBCU in the country for the return on investment. That means when a student graduates from HT, that they make the most money out of every single HBCU in the country. Pretty huge. That's our job. That's what higher ed is supposed to do, to send students in the workforce to take these high wage, high demand careers. So really, really thrilled about that. We have an MBA program where you can earn an MBA in 1 year. We put you on the fast track and the speed zone. So if you know anybody interested, please share that with them. And of course, we are tackling all things AI and will be hosting HBCUs across the country for the HBCU AI Con and Training Summit. And I'm going to bring up my partner in crime, Miss Mimi Styles, to talk more about AI Con.
Thank you so much. I love having this mic in my hand. Okay, so again, just another invite. If you are interested in, number one, building the ecosystem for AI access for all, this is the conference for you. If you're interested in seeing the demystification of AI. How many times do we say that when we talk about AI, right? Demystifying AI. This is the conference for you. If you're also interested in the ways in which AI intersects with curriculum and the workforce, this is the conference for you. If you are like me and are very interested in seeing responsibility and ethics and governance, right, of AI, this is the conference for you. We are excited to be partnered with Ellucian as one of our big sponsors, and just bringing artificial intelligence access to HBCUs on a national scale. You're going to see Howard University here. You're going to see Spelman University here. Pretty much most HBCUs will be featured at the HBCU AI Con. We also have over 47 speakers. So it's a large scale conference, but we need our industry in Austin, Texas to show up for the HBCU AI Con. So if you're interested in partnering with the HBCU AI Con, please, please, please come and get me at the end of today, or also connect with the incredible president, Melva P. Wallace.
Thank you so much, Mimi Styles. I told you we're going to party like it's 1999. I would like to invite you to Boots and Bling. You cannot be in Austin and not own a pair of boots. Who does not have boots? Yeah, put your hands down. Don't. That was a trick. We were trying to trick you. You were not supposed to raise your hand. Put your boots on and your jeans. For the ladies, you do not have to wear Spanx. That's all that matters. Put your jeans on, get comfortable, come and enjoy, have a great time. You might want to look up on YouTube some of the line dances because, you might be going in the wrong direction. I don't want any of that. We are always in the news for a good reason, not like on TMZ or anything. So again, just all of the rankings, and in the middle is one of our board members and alums. She actually is in charge of the moon rocks. Crazy, right? She works at NASA. She's worked at NASA for 40 years. And when the moon rocks travels, she has to travel with them. And she received the gold medal of honor as one of NASA's hidden figures. So we're so proud of her. And I think that's it. Be sure to follow us on all things social media. I want to introduce a few members of my staff that are here. Of course, we have Dr. Denise Malloy, who is here. She's working with the AI conference. And from the marketing department, Miss Asia Haney, Director of Marketing. So be sure to follow us, share our content, if you will. It helps us get the word out about all things AI. Thank you so much for your time today. And they asked me to say, do you have any questions?
Questions about the conference?
questions about HT, questions about life, free counseling for about 35 seconds. Give you some advice on how to beat 35 traffic.
Yeah, my name is Austin. If you haven't been out there, I would encourage you to make your way out. It's a fantastic location, fantastic, runway of things that they're doing out there, embracing the community from STEM all the way to AI and more. So thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Showtime. You ready, sir?
Yep.
You don't need a dongle, right?
Just scratching.
All right, let's liven the crowd up. We may not need a microphone here.
I mean, it's not in everything, so we might not need one. And I usually need my hands to speak, so.
Sorry, the microphone will go in and out.
Yeah, so no mic, okay? Yes, no, good, cool. Again, the accent will be the accent. I have nothing that I can do with that. Sorry for that. But again, it is what it is. So, first thing, my name is Fabio, and with my name comes this. So every time that I say my name in the US, it usually, for someone above 60, let's say, they look at me and say, oh, I was expecting something else. I'm like, I know they were expecting something else, but this is what I get. Okay? So yeah, I'm that one on the right side over there, I'm not the one on the left side. And I don't sell butter, or it's not better, which was a thing for me. That joke usually works with most, not Gen Z. Gen Z have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. So what do I do? I'm working HP, and HP is not a big company in Austin, but if you guys remember or know Polycom or Poly, usually it's that star that sits on the gate of the hill, right? Oh, that's the star, yeah. We have a small team here in Austin and also in Guadalajara, which is pretty cool. Pretty nice to see something that we did with a university, Guadalajara, became a big hub for technology for HP. And my biggest challenge is what you guys see on the left. So every time that you get into whatever, Best Buy, select, we are responsible to deliver content, great content for HP, for 3,000 retailers. And sometimes it looks easy, but it's not. Because every time that I need to put a page like this one, sorry, not this one. Let's see if it's going to work. It's not working, of course. Live demo is not working. Like this one, it can cost us something like $2,000, or it used to cost us about $2,000 per page. Okay? And it would be easy if I had a portfolio that some of our friends have that have 100 estimates. But sadly, I don't have them. I have 150,000 pages in more than 30 different languages that I need to guarantee that it works. The nice thing is that, of course, we have $20 million to do that. No, we don't. We have 20 times less than that, and this is mostly done today through automation and AI. Okay? And usually people look at images like this, which is this is my competition, and say, great, this is what I get from my content. They basically tell us, why do I have the same content that my competition has right now on a specific page? And not kidding, it's like a specific page. There's a retailer in Romania that wants that page and we don't have. And we got to the point that we said we're not going to be able to scale that without technology. Okay? So about a year ago, they brought me back to HP and said, hey, we have a problem that we cannot solve. And the problem is we just have too many products. But sadly, we cannot do all of it and have this 100 best users. So we start to analyze what we can do. I know that everyone comes with that answer, oh, but it's easy, you just put on GPT, you just run through the outline, you're going to get an image. The only difference, this is not social media. If I put an image with something wrong, I'm going to have to deliver that computer. I'm going to have to deliver that printer. By the way, if your printer is not working, I will try to help, but I don't do that. Okay? I'm not the one. If the printer is not printing, I will give you the right contact inside IP, but usually people look at me, look at me and say, oh yeah, my printer's not working. But they work. We set up them right, but I promise gonna get you guys through it. But the biggest issue that we had was exactly that. There was a lot of promise on AI, and we got to the point that we said, we cannot just play with it. We cannot just put through our LLM, through our automation with some options that we have over there, because most of the time, the output was not correct. And again, one thing is doing social media, one thing is doing posts, one thing is, and that was the biggest challenge, is having someone to review everything. We usually make a joke that is, this is not about giving a power drill to someone that is already using a drill. This is about not having someone drill, right? And it was really, really hard to do it right. And again, nice thing about the phone team, we're now able to basically use AI to record operation. And the nice thing is that the amount of QC that we use to do so is not that big. But it took not just technology, it took a lot of, for the creatives here in the room, like they have some people on the inside, it's a mix of human and technology, and that's a nice part. We're able to test so much to go to the level that we said, by the size that we have, by all the content that we put inside these platforms, we can now get content that's good for people. And although people love to look at an image, it was not just about an image, it was about the content that gets into it. And most of the time, we as humans look at an image and say, oh, it's just this, it's just not. Okay? So what we've been doing, which is a different side of HP that we never used to, so that's why they joke with the printer, is being able to recreate content for online at scale. And this is scale that we usually have jokes with friends. This is much more like fast fashion than it is selling a TV, than it is selling a one computer. It's really about 150,000 products that make it work. Okay? So of course, we love the fluxes that we see, but in a nutshell, what happens in HP, just for example, have an idea. We, of course, work, my team is a mix of consuming UX, AI, and marketing. And what we do is that basically we create new rules. So when these content is created for the first time, we can have what we call content factories, recreating content from the first step. What we do is content factories, and this is highly simplified. We basically insert into the machines, and I cannot tell everything that they're doing, but one of the things that they're using, because it's approved by our legal team, is stable diffusion, but we guarantee that we give enough insights to the machines. So for someone in Romania that is buying a computer to have information that is different than someone in the US. By the way, imagery, although we think that it's not easier to do than art. Way easier. Because again, on talking we get way more hallucinations, and again, I don't have 20 people that can be Romanian all the time. Right? But someone can come in and say, yeah, that's not a computer. That's elephant with 20 legs. Right? So this is just an idea of what we're doing. This is for you guys to understand. The last thing this team was created in Austin, which was something new for HP. I carry my born in Brazil, we love the Austin video all the time. But this is what we're doing. And the amazing thing of this is not just the technology, is the reach. This is what you guys see every time that you open anywhere in the world, contact information. Okay. Right now, coverage, we are sitting at something like 40%. We are going to reach more than 80% end of the year. Okay. And there are some things that you cannot do just with translation. There are some things that are just hard. And I'm going to give you an example from an ICO perspective. That is usually the joke that we make. I'm Brazilian. In Brazilian, you would call a game PC PC for jogos, waivers, close to Spanish. But we don't call. Just in Brazil and Mexico, in the whole world, we call gamer PC. How do you have that kind of insight? Where do you get insight to basically recreate just for Mexico and Brazil, just for a subset of products, the right one? You don't have so many. Again, if I had, this is a joke, if I had to do that locally, that's 20 million. And I even asked one day, the people were like, should we go with AI? And we said, no, you guys can give $20 million tomorrow, and we're just going to start to do everything manually again. And the answer, of course, is no, let's go into technology, and that's how everything was created. Okay? So there are things that we're doing. For example, it takes about 30 minutes for a designer to create an image that is suitable for online, that is not going to have any issues on it. And usually it takes about 100 hours. We did last week 7,000 images for all AI and automation in one day. And it was 7,000 images for $100. So that's 7,000 times cheaper to do this. Right? And not just that, if you time to market, recreating all that is usually something that is a problem from a time to market perspective. We're usually late. We are great in the US because it's English. Everything else is good. If you live in a different country, or if you've seen, if you've been shopping global companies in e-commerce, you're going to see the economy is not the same. And the economy is not the same because of time to market is okay? And again, these are just some simple examples. It looks super easy. I can go and plot, for example, Clay.ai, and do these things. But how do you do those at scale with borderline no usage? That was a challenge. And we got a lot of people say, no, you just put that. And again, I can tell you for sure that if you just basically throw these things into AI, that keyboard, once you zoom in, is going to have some letters that should not be. Happens all the time, right? And that was a challenge. Because again, if you see that computer and you zoom in, and people zoom in all these images, and they find something, the challenge with products is that you need to deliver it. Or you're going to get into a legal suit, or you're going to get into returns, and that is really expensive. Okay? Another example, just a simple one. How, again, working with data, understanding the audience and everything else, got us into doing, for example, videos like this. Not for a video usually on the market side would cost $2,000 to $4,000 with revision and everything else. And again, revision because we are using numerous solid process, and even sometimes it stays mostly when they don't know the language. It happens a lot. Where the things you for $50 off. We're revision with everything. Right? So this is just an example. I'm not giving you all the right numbers perfectly. But just for you guys to have an idea, we are on the less of technology for our manager. Again, we are much more on the market side. But the amazing thing is what we can do today was not possible 6 months ago. That's the next. Right? We're going personalization. We're really going to understand, hey, how is spotting in Brazil would like to see this page? And there are things that we're learning, like basically these really simple things. For example, not everyone is a techie. We are. Everyone here, if I explain something, you guys can get it. But we have to go between the team which we call the most super. If you're not going to understand what we're saying, there's a big chance that you're not saying it right. Guys, I think that's basically it. That's all I had. The joke on the Fabio, they told me that I need to basically wake you guys up because it's
companies that have big budgets for advertising, their naming conventions. So I was wondering if you guys have challenge, just out of curiosity, like, do you guys have challenges with like reporting while you're trying to automate all the naming conventions for your content?
Naming conventions today, it's not a problem. Copy it is. But most of the reporting and how we do that at scale is with testing locally. Okay? The biggest challenge that we saw so far on personalization is once you start getting new languages, you need, and again, this is a product-based business with a little bit of service in the middle, but again, you need to deliver. The name is not the issue. The final review and finding ways to avoid that is the biggest challenge that I have. Because every time that I bring more tools to the process, our cost reduction, which was close to like 25 times or 25 times, becomes 10 times. So that is the biggest challenge. Again, I work with a lot of marketing agencies, and they were starting to use AI, but it felt like a power drill. You had a drill, and drill, and now you have a power drill. But the process is still fully manual, with a little bit of automation in it. That's what we are trying to avoid. There's a lot of issues with not knowing the language that they're working on. You tend to see more mistakes once you see that. And we usually deliver content in 27 different languages at least. So, sorry.
Thank you. Another question?
Yeah, we know that it's not the best option sometimes, but other options that we have sometimes problems with how much leeway legal you need to use. And cost also depending on what it is. So. Yep.
Are you using other models like Sora for your video, or are you helping to train something on?
We are testing some. I cannot open all of them. I'm sorry. There are some things that are still like confidential to me. But many of these have not been approved by legal, much more than again the capability of the model itself, depending on the end user agreement. And again, it's available everywhere. So, for example, Europe is a lot more restrictive on some requirements. For example, one thing that we're testing right now, which is amazing, is myself being over here. I would not test because of, for example, tattoos in Japan. These kind of images do not work. So someone could change it completely to be a Japanese people, a Japanese person sitting over here, right? There are some models that do that amazingly well. We did it, but our work said, hold on. Because of some restrictions of the AI Act in Europe.
Great. Any other questions? Yes.
Actually, on this point, I was going to ask how you got your legal team comfortable and confident with automating so much of PPC, or if that was a challenge for you.
It's a constant challenge for me, and the only way that I was able to do that, of course, is bringing C and showing the error rate was really low. And we tweaked the process to make it even lower. But it was a challenge. It was my biggest challenge. And it still is. Right? Once we go crazy and we let the AI go a little bit crazier, let's say, as we tell them, usually they have a lot of explanations too. But again, we play as a test. A lot of the times we're playing some things that are the crazy side of the house as a test. In places that would allow a little bit more, a little bit less, we basically tune that up to the right acceptance, let's say, from the legal team.
Okay. Did I see another hand?
Whenever you all are using a combination of AI and SEO, are you able to identify the personas that arrive to your site? And if so, once they get to your site, how do you identify? Like, Mama navigation system, somebody has a persona that travels a lot. How do you point them to this is, as soon as I hit my site, I identify this persona?
Personalization is something that we're starting right now, but I'll give you just an example. Once you were seeing the site for the first time, or people that have the same needs as you, some of them ended up asking questions, or again, can give you more attributions from different places. But they ended up giving you questions and answers, or giving you reviews. So by that information, I can kind of understand a little bit more what we're looking for. We have more sources of information. We can look at information from the call center and everything else to start creating these profiles, so we can help people basically understand that's a student, or that specific student is looking, because also there is something that happens a lot. Just because you're a student, that does not mean that you look for something specifically. So I need to go one level down to understand what it is. But this is something that is starting just now, because also in Europe there are some restrictions on doing so. There are more sources of information that I can start creating a profile. We're at some point we're going to get to the high personalization, which is the personalization one. We are some steps before.
Great, thank you. So we'll stop there. If you have other questions, we're going to break in a few minutes. Hit up the speakers. Thank you again to both speakers for amazing, insightful perspective. And super excited by the next thing that I want to talk about, which is the launch of the State of AI in Austin. That's going to be kicking off on February 11th. And I'll have our co-chair for the events come forward and tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. Oh, nope, up here. How are y'all doing? Excited? Excited for this event? So we've got a QR code up here. I got a couple reports that there's some problems with the payment processing for some people. So scan this code. We'll get back to you guys, put it in Slack, send out an email blast once we fix the payment issues. But this event is upcoming on February 11th. It's going to be at the Austin Central Library, the one downtown. And we're convening all sorts of great stakeholders to host 2 panels, lawmakers, luminaries, and other great people in Austin to talk about the state of AI and the Austin AI Alliance objectives. And then after that, we're going to have demo tables from local Austin companies, large and small, all different varieties to showcase different AI solutions, and then provide networking opportunities as well at the end of the event. It's in the afternoon. It's from 2 to 2:30, thank you, to 6 o'clock. So we'd love to see you there. Sean, do you want to add anything?
No, I think, so this is kind of, this alliance was formed last year, right? We're still kind of in the meeting process. We've aligned a lot of co-chairs. We've gotten to do a lot of progress networking out in the community. We're already elevating the events of others and partners, and really trying to bring forward the ecosystem here in Austin. We're going to have a lot of journalists. We're going to have a lot of stakeholders present at that meeting on February 11th. So I think it's going to be a great event to talk about where Austin is headed as it relates to AI, and how we're going to manage that process. So I think 4 of the 10 demo tables are already sold out. The demo tables are only $200. So that's hard to be in front of a couple of hundred folks all committed to this meeting.
I think after tonight, we might only have 3 left. So if you're interested, see me, see Sean, see Maury. Brandy over there can help you out. So yeah, hit us up.
Going fast. Thank you very much, Emily. So we've got a couple of minutes for a reverse pitch. If people want to pitch for a minute, give people a quick, a minute to ask questions. We'll do a couple of those. I think the Feb 11th event, I would encourage you to come to. I would encourage you to bring others to that. There's going to be a huge calendar going forward of things that we're going to be doing as we build out a summer school for executives, as we build out a summer school for developers, a summer school for users, right? Trying to continue to bring all of this community together and provide those resources and provide forward-looking perspective on labor markets, how those dynamics are changing. So before I call for a reverse, anybody that wants to do a reverse pitch, we do have to clear out of here at 8. So kind of make sure you keep the room clean. They give us this room for free, so we try to leave it as we found it. Molly also at the front has parking passes, so you can use those for a discount. Again, thank you for coming out. Does anybody want to do a reverse pitch tonight? We got one. It's where you talk about what you're working on to invite other people to work with you. So we have 2. You want to go ahead? So we'll do 2 reverse pitches. If you can pitch just for a minute, and let people answer, ask you some questions. And then we got one more announcement to make, and then we'll wrap up. Thank you. What is your name?
Furkan. Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you. Hi guys. I just can tell a little bit about what I'm doing. Actually, I wasn't prepared for this, but mostly just these days, I'm actually an artificial intelligence researcher. I've done research for about 8 years, and so kind of in the academic field, and also down investing in AI, and also use quantitative models to kind of help with those investments. I consult for a bunch of different startups, so if anybody has any specific questions on AI research, investing in AI, I'd love to, share my thoughts and, kind of, get a chance to know you guys. So, thanks. By the way, I've been in Austin for about 2 years, so kind of relatively new to Austin.
Any questions for him? Or you can hit him up afterwards. Yes.
So actually, when I did academic research, I mostly focused on computer architecture. It was actually modeling the brain, kind of like, I guess you could say, brain-like architectures, which were mostly parallel type systems, computer architectures around that. These days, I'm more focused on studying LLMs at kind of a deeper level, kind of really unpacking how and why neural networks work so well and why they kind of perform the way that they do. So that's kind of my research focus these days, but yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
Griffin.
Griffin.
I'm a no mic guy. So.
All right.
Hi guys. Don't like talking in front of groups of people, but my name's Griffin. I'm a founder. Pre-seed startup called Eco Vanguard. Really, my vision is I want to eradicate climate problems so that our kids' kids can have an Earth better than what we have today. What we're kind of working on is computer vision and robotic systems to bring recycling back to America. I don't know if you guys have ever seen photos and videos of plastic bottles in East Asia and full of in the rivers and lakes. Yeah, that's from us, the United States. So we actually offload our recycling problem to other countries. It used to be China. Now it's Philippines, Thailand, other areas. So I'd like to try and create an impact with climate in some way, and this is how I'm trying to do it. So right now I'm looking for a technical co-founder to build this with me, hop on board with the vision of eradicating climate problems. My background is sales and biz dev and the vision. I just need to find my Steve Wozniak. So yeah.
Cool. Any immediate questions for Griffin? All right, we're going to take a break here. Hit him up. Thank you for coming forward. Really appreciate that. So I wanted to see if the board members that are here tonight could stand up real quick. So the Alliance has been around for a little bit less than a year. Today, this is going to be a breaking year for us, kind of really pushing us forward. So we got a couple of board members hiding over there, one in the back, kind of all spread out. So we're going to break here. And thank you all for coming out. If you have questions about the Alliance, membership, the board members are a great resource. We've got a lot coming up. I hope to see everybody on Feb 11th. And then we'll be back in this room the 4th Wednesday of February with a couple of more insightful speakers and continuing to push forward on our agenda into 2025. Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. Sorry, I have to start shutting down the doors.
We are sorry that they are clearing out, but we are going to be headed to the Driscoll if anyone wants to join for continued networking. We are going to be headed to the Driscoll if anyone wants to join us for continuation of networking and possibly something nice to drink. Thank you guys for coming.